some Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
There's no rest in my shut it down. Whenever I get your money out, when you put on God, put money down. I'm betting
First carry here for Kyron Williams. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
Third and long.
Let's go now.
Throwing now, McCoy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Give them 14 on that play, one first down.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
From the 46, here's second down and 9. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. It's a 30 to Kittle for the Niners, first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
To the ground, a first down run. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Purdy now on second down. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And now third and goal coming up.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Third and long.
Watch out!
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Jordan Watkins. Touchdown, 49ers. That his second TD catch of the season.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. A play fake, and here's McCord. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
So, just across the midfield stripe, here's second and 9. The slot man in motion right. They'll go play action. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. And the Niners are going to get the football at their own 40.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus, and that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
Purdy will give it to McCaffrey on the draw. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
Purdy now on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And not one you see very often. Fair catch taken all the way back at his own 5.
At their own 5-yard line.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So after 1, the Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. 2nd quarter now, Rams in control of the football. They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
This offense just can't seem to get anything going in this opening half, Mike, and they're still looking for their 1st points of the game, and it's really these missed opportunities that are a big part of the reason they're really struggling here.
3rd and 9.
Ready, 42, 180.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Uh-oh. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position.
Outside. 18, watch out.
Purdy using the pop passes. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 7.
Get set, get set. 18,
Purdy to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Third down and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Right around, up.
Throwing is Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Jake Moody.
So Jake Moody now out for the field goal.
38-yard attempt.
This will be a 38-yard attempt. Moody's kick is good. And the Niners will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They put Adams in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. They manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Nick Martin is there to bring him down. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there for the... moment. It'll be 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for the Rams. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. To throw on 1st down is Purdy. Now he'll air one out. He's got room to roam. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Moody now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Rams, nothing. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Play action. It's Stafford. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest game.
Now listen, Listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Tight end motioning left. Second down, it's Stafford. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Putting the tight end in motion. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
He gets free, and he's going to take it all the way. Electric moment on the return for touchdown. And now they are starting to pour it on here. All phases going. Add the punt return unit for yet another touchdown.
Some days, Mike, it's just your day, and that's what today is for this team. It just seems everything they're doing, everything they're calling is coming up right. The latest being that punt return to extend this lead. Wow, what a play.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here's Stafford. He'll get this out wide. First brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. And bring up third down.
5 yards on the pickup. And this is third down.
Trap! Yellow 80! Yellow 80! 59! Stop!
The shotgun snap to Stafford. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. Going to be fourth down. Here's their punter now. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
They're on the 31-yard line.
They'll go play action with Purdy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, Not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And the defense there to meet them. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Third and 7. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners, first down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. On the draw, here comes McCaffrey. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. It'll bring up third down. The Niners use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's complete to Watkins. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Timeout 49ers. That is their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. First and 10 for Purdy. And he's in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown San Francisco. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This returnable from the 4. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
On first and 10, Stafford. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
First down, Los Angeles.
Stafford now on first down. That's out wide to Williams. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8.
That's it. 280. Stop.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that 1st down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up.
Step. 280. Spit out.
Throwing again is Stafford. He gets this one complete to Pittman. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
That one taken in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, L.A.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Rams 7. Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway.
Get set. Get set.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
Really well executed counter run there, Mike. And what you're trying to do anytime on these misdirection schemes is you're trying to get these linebackers that might play at a 4.5 speed to maybe play at a 4.7 speed. The hesitation, not understanding exactly where the ball's going to end up, gives you an advantage offensively.
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Brings up 2nd and
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That's to the right side in the hands of Bryant. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, as that catch gets him a 1st down. On the give, it's McCaffrey. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Anytime a running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Get set.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Yellow. Outside. Right around up.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he will get into the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Niners 38, Rams 7. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Set. 180.
Play action now for Stafford. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play action fake. Nobody bid on it, and the quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the snap.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll be marked down very close to the first down. They got 14 to the 15 that they needed. It's going to set up a manageable 3rd and short.
Set. 180.
Now Stafford. Open man is Parkinson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First down, Rams.
Set. 280. Stop.
They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain there of 21. Good for a Rams first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. He'll throw complete to Blake Corum. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
yards to
You know,
go.
there's a rule that's pretty simple when you're running routes against zone coverage, Mike, and it's as simple as if you're open, stay open. Instead, you see the receiver here, he ends up running to a covered window, and it just clouds the vision of the quarterback. Instead of...
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Rams. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams are able to edge a bit closer.
14. Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
Yeah, they know what's up. 'Cause I never gave up. All I know is gonna keep this damn brain.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5.
Taken down at the 41. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Start.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
18. Watch out.
They need 2. Here's Purdy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the 49er first down.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. 18.
On to the 4th quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
38-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Get set. Get set. 18.
Throwing is Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. 11 yards for number 11. And a 1st down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Outside.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. 4 yards
from the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Start.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Outside. 18.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
Another carry for the linebacker. Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up
So
4th
Jake
and
Moody
1.
now out for the field goal.
Jake Moody
This a
on for the field goal.
31-yard attempt.
A
He
31
is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers will extend their lead.
Rams.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set. Yellow 80. Yellow 80. Stop.
Now a 1st down throw for Stafford. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
16 yards. That's good for our Rams. 1st down.
Hey.
1st and
180.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. On 1st down, Stafford. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
At the Niners' 45-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. Stafford now on 2nd down. Got his receiver on the in cut. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And the Rams first
To the air again. Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.
Set. Blue 60.
Again, it's Stafford. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most. And I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Stafford to throw again. Throw over the middle. Brought in by Adams. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
15 yards and leads to 3rd.
Stafford now on 3rd down. That is brought in at the 10. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Throwing again is Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. This one could be sniffed out, thrown up in the backfield.
And That's a really heads-up play by the defender, Mike. Once he diagnosed the screen, he immediately puts himself in position to make the play. This offense just winds up going backwards.
Quick throw, taken in. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
40 got! 40 got!
It's a gain of 7. And this is
On third down, Stafford. His throw left side is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll snap it. That's going to be intercepted. And the Niners are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Stafford's pass intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Watch the twin.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Get set. Get set.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
So a win here for the 49ers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.